Greetings, Eric back at Naturopath. Thanks for coming back and checking out the video. I've got lots of questions. I always get lots of questions from subscribers. I've got one here regarding vaginal inflammation. So let's read out this question now. I will make this quick and to the point. I know you are busy. I purchased your book a few months ago and read it, but due to life issues, I have not followed your program. Certainly plan to can't read this properly. It sounds like she's going to get onto this program very soon. I'm a 27-year-old female who has suffered from Candida overgrowth since high school. Primary issue now has been constipation. Have noticed stringy, white, nasty stuff for almost 4 years now. Past 2 years, I've had an accelerating vaginal yeast issue. Lately, it's been even worse. Was on vacation this week. Looks like she had been intimate during the holiday period, and she started to feel pain, inflammation, and lots of discharge and slight bleeding. I understand I need to go to the doctor in case it could be an STD. Can't get to the doctor for several more days yet. In the meantime, I was hoping you could please help with this painful issue. 2 days ago, I noticed about 15 blisters or sores on top of the inflamed skin that are pimple-like with pus. Is it possible this to be a yeast infection? How can I get relief? Do I follow your protocol for a regular yeast infection? If there are any suggestions or information you can offer, I would be so grateful. Well, it sounds probably more like a bacterial infection with the tiny little pus-filled blisters. You need to go and see a doctor and get this checked out as soon as possible. So what can we offer here? Well, I think you really need to see the doctor first to find out what the heck is wrong. And if the doctor starts recommending yeast applications, with some type of cream, it could be a Zol-based cream, like an antifungal cream, or maybe fluconazole tablets internally, I'd probably recommend you don't take those. And also recommend that you look at my other videos regarding fluconazole. You'll see them if you have a look through the playlists. There are lots of videos I've made on vaginal yeast infection. You need to look at these videos. This is why I create this channel, guys. There's over 1,000 videos here now, and there's at least a dozen on vaginal yeast infection, and also quick tips on how to help you. So you need to find that playlist and have a look at it, because it doesn't make sense to keep repeating the same videos over and again, for the same questions that I get. However, in saying all that, the thing is, you can get this to calm right down. Obviously, being intimate at the moment is not really a good idea, because you're just creating more problem in that area. So you really need to make some serious life changes here. This is the problem. Many people want a really quick fix. They have a problem that's been going on for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden they really want it quickly fixed up. Well, it doesn't really work like that. It could take several days or a week to get significant relief for this vaginal area. Some people recommend, for example, apple cider vinegar. You could try that as a wash. Again, watch the video on that. You could also try yogurt. Yogurt can be used successfully on a tampon or put in an applicator. And that creates a lot of soothing, healing benefits for that very sore, painful tissue there. Check out also the videos I've done on boric acid. So boric acid as a substance is very sanitizing and cleansing. But if the skin is raw and red and bleeding and irritated, you want to have those tissues healing up before you start using acids, like vinegar or boric acid, because that could be a little bit on the stingy or painful side. So yogurt might be a good intermediate that you can use. You could also use various suppositories that you'll find on the internet. Vaginal suppositories that contain, homeopathic mixtures like creosotum, for example. That will be a homeopathic medicine in there. There will be a little bit of boric acid in there, and they're often made with coconut oil or coconut cream that's a little bit solidified. So they're quite pleasant to use, and they can offer a lot of soothing, healing, in the short term. But in the long term, you obviously want to get on top of the constipation. That's a really big one. The constipation's got to be fixed up. Check out chapter 5 in my book. Go back and revisit that again. You need to make the time to read what I've written there. So it's a good protocol in chapter 5, and that's a women's chapter. It's all about vaginal yeast infection. So please try and understand that I make these resources for people, and I'd like you to use them. All the information is there, but try very dilute apple cider vinegar, Try the yogurt approach. If you've got a good sour yogurt, that can give a lot of significant relief. And also try some suppositories. But you need to see your doctor and get this problem sorted, understand what it is, and then do my program properly from day one. Get it sorted. You'll get on top of this problem, like many women have. Thanks for your question.